Hi, I'm Daniel, and I'm excited to tell you about CommitStream. Historically, data from version control integrations tends to move faster than the ability for teams to understand what's going on. On one hand, we have the PO with a specific set of needs, and on the other, developers, who are focused on managing code changes and builds. Relating this data back to stories and features can become difficult and burdensome. CommitStream solves this problem by enabling people to understand what code is changing and why. You will find CommitStream in version 1's admin section. From here, you will be able to enable the feature and enter the repository information for the repositories you wish to monitor. Once you enter the repository URL, you will be presented with a webhook, which you will then enter in your version control system webhook settings. For this example, we will use GitHub. Once in my repo, I will head over to the settings area and then webhooks and services. Here, I will simply paste the webhook URL I received in the version 1 application and add the webhook. Back in my repo, I will go ahead and process a change. Once I comment on my commit, I must be sure to include the asset ID for which I processed the change for. This will allow CommitStream to process the data properly. Back in version 1, we're going to visit the particular asset for which we committed code and then click on the CommitStream panel. The panel will show all the relevant commits associated with this story. Here you will notice the time of the commit, the author of the commit ID, along with the branch and the repo, and finally the code comment. Keep in mind CommitStream works with all asset types, so go ahead, give it a try. The CommitStream Team Room panel allows teams to view commit data for a collection of stories at the same time. To access the panel configuration, we head over to the Team Room settings and then select the CommitStream option. By default, the CommitStream panel will be disabled, and we will be presented with two options. We can display data from the global repository list on the Team Room panel, which will display commit data for the repositories previously added by the version 1 administrator. We will be presented with a read-only list of these repositories, and their name will link to the repository itself. Finally, users can also display data from a custom repository list, which they will create on this screen. In the same manner as it's done in the admin section, we will enter the repository URL and obtain the relevant webhook URL. We will then drop this webhook URL into our version control system, in the same manner as it's done on the admin section. Back in our team room, we will then click on the new CommitStream panel and see all the commit data for the collection of stories we care about. Notice that the panel is showing me information for multiple work items at the same time. The information is gathered in the same manner as it is on the work item panel for CommitStream. For further information, please visit the CommitStream page in communities.version1.com.